In this episode, I want to talk about why I still can't say the word period comfortably. I'm in my 30s. One would think I have a handle on this. But even today, before I say the word period, there is a moment's hesitation. Just a Little Lean podcast. The OG Sikhni from Bombay, grown up with maa ki dal and dher sara pyar. Born and bred in Amchi, Mumbai, I'm a fashion, beauty and lifestyle blogger among my many other avatars. I'm Jasleen Kaur Gupta, and it's awesome that I might just get paid to talk on this podcast. But until that happens, I will bring to you my constant buck, share thoughts and things I love about life and some things I could do without. Lifestyle tips, beauty tricks, travel hacks, general life advice and a lot more. Sounds good, na? Let's get started. Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Just a Little Lean. Why do I even need to say it out loud, you ask? Because I feel it is so important to normalize it. Just like when someone at work has a toothache, they let the others know so that maybe, other people can help them with that day's work out a little bit. I want to unabashedly tell my team that I'm on my period and my stomach is in cramps and my head aches, so that maybe just on that day they can show me some empathy. And I know that deep down, every woman, every girl would love that. It was the World Menstrual Hygiene Day on the 28th of May. And I know that mine might seem just like first world problem as compared to the issues that concern basic hygiene of countless women in this country. I'm not trivializing that. But, this whole thing has sparked off a conversation in my head. Because before we even come to the hygiene bit of this, the emotional and mental angst is a real struggle. It is a topic so brushed under the carpet that people feel that it's not their problem. It's the woman's problem. And even in that, you are largely expected to keep it to yourself. If you don't see it, you don't talk about it, how will you fix the problem surrounding it? The embarrassment around it is so ingrained, that I still haven't been able to shun that entirely. I force myself to because I feel normalizing this dialogue is important at work, at office, with kids, with guy friends, with your partner, with family, with your parents. Like, I have never discussed periods with my dad, but I think I would love to. I'd just like it to be normal, right? I've never said, hey dad, no, not now, I'm on my period. I've never been able to say that. That would be a huge milestone for me. Anyway, I'm digressing. So I'm saying that there needs to be an acknowledgement that this is happening. Only then will we care enough to do something about it. When I was 13, when I got my period, I remember the snickering, the whispers, the brown paper in which the pads were wrapped in, the pure shame, the horror I felt. If I had to buy my own pads, I always, I had fingers crossed that my mother do it when she does the monthly grocery shopping. And, if you had to buy your own pads at the chemist, then you try to hide it from your male members in the family. The fact that I'm lying down in bed because I ate pani puri at a questionable thela wala, and never, God forbid, never could they know that I was actually lying down because I was on my period. Like, I would be mortified. What was really missing back then was a lot of information. In the time of no Google, you largely relied on your friends to teach you important life lessons, who unfortunately were as clueless as you were. It was always the mother's job somehow to impart information as quickly, as almost like in a hush-hush tone as possible and on a need-to-know basis. Like my mom, I think pretty much summed it up. All women get this. You need to have it. You need to get your periods. You will have kids in the future. Here's a pad. This is how you wear it. And we never spoke about the discomfort, the leaks, the rashes. You figured it out with your friends because it was just so embarrassing. No one understands better the power of information than the people who are here and alive in the digital age. And just like everything else, we need this change. I'm imagining a world where periods are lunchtime conversation and then a colleague gives you a bite of her chocolate because it helps you deal, or another colleague asks you if he can get you some green tea since he's headed to the break room. Simple acts of kindness have a larger ripple effect, and I truly believe that. The more we can talk about it, the more we can do about it. Period. Catch the episodes of Just a Little Lean podcast on the Hauterfly website or any of your favorite podcasting apps.